Okay, before you watch the review, just a heads up. Twitch, the DMCA, doesn't really play nice with the VODs, so they mute large chunks of the reviews instead of the music, which is kind of funny. So if this review seems a little bit chopped up, that's why. And the next 2 videos are probably going to be like that as well. But now I'm just going to record the Twitch stream on top of uploading it. So that solves that problem. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the video.
Grocery store, but like a convenience store.
Those are the best.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really fucking good. I'd do it again.
What's your Jay? Since that's the best, what's your favorite convenience store restaurant?
Convenience store restaurant? Okay, so
7-Eleven, duh.
Wait. So this is, I don't have a favorite, but I have a favorite memory, and I think you were a part of it, Emilio. I don't know if Adam was there, but I know John was there. We were in Chicago, and we ate.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm gonna tell.
Yeah, go for it. No, say it.
Okay, so say it. We were in Chicago, and we just ate pho.
Say it.
I don't care that you broke your elbow. Yeah, so we were in Chicago. We just ate pho at a restaurant, and it was great. John went a little too heavy on the fish sauce or whatever it is, and the table smelled terrible. Like, he went really heavy on it, which is fine. It tastes good, but you just can't fucking douse your food in it. Anyways, so we all ate, and we all stunk like fish, and we were walking. I guess we decided to go exploring, and it hit me really hard. I had to take a shit. I had to go.
I knew it.
And we were like blocks away from the restaurant. So, like, there was no turning back. So, right in front of us was, like, a grocery store / Vietnamese restaurant inside the grocery store. So, I ran in there, and there was literally the first sign was paying customers only on the bathroom. It said paying customers only, which I understand. So, I went up to the counter, and I was like, give me 4 boba teas. And she was like, what flavors? I said, surprise me. I had to go really bad. She was like, all right, it's this much. I paid. I was like, where's your bathroom? And she's like, over there. And I ran straight into the bathroom. I was in the bathroom for like 30 minutes. I come out and the boba teas are waiting for me. And she had this look like you fucking monster. Like, it was great.
And this was just I don't want to get too in the weeds here.
Oh my God.
This was when we were meeting up with you and Richie, I think, and we were all gonna converge at the hotel. This was finally when we were all converging.
Yes.
So Jay, John, and I were also very hungover this day, and me and John are waiting for Jay, and he's like, "I think I'm gonna do like a spa today. I think I want to find a spa." And he's telling me like 10 times how he's going to go to the fucking spa while we're just trying to do a trip in Chicago and like hang out and,
I like
do
to be
like
pampered.
fucking boys trip. No, not you. I mean, I know you were probably thinking of the spa too. John kept telling me about this spa.
Oh, yeah. I remember fucking John. Yeah, with the massage. Like, this guy fucking had the worst plane trip of his life. He was like, I need to relax.
No, it's because he got drunk and fell asleep in the street.
Oh, yeah. He fell asleep. Oh, man.
I know.
He had bought a room, like a room at a hostel, and instead he got drunk and fell asleep in the street of Chicago.
The streets of Chicago. What a place.
Oh my God.
That was awesome.
Well,
anyway,
speaking of not Chicago, let's talk about our
What are we reviewing today, Jay?
Today, so first up, we got 3 records we're going to review, and then we have an interview with a local band, Least, so I'm very excited about that. Our first album breakthrough review is going to be Boris's No. This record came out July 3rd in 2020. Let's hear some of Boris's No. I'm going to pick my favorite track on the record. You guys could, fight me later on it. Temple of the Hatred. This is Temple of the Hatred by Boris. Let's give it a little listen. First, let me get it started here. Temple of the Hatred, here we go. All right, so that was Temple of Hatred by Boris. On the record, no, came out July 3rd, 2020. It's a 38-minute long, 11-track record. Adam, this was your pick for the week. How about you tell us a little bit about Boris and how you feel about this record, man?
Yeah, so Boris is a band that I initially discovered when they came out with Pink, which for all intents and purposes is a very pretty record. It's like kind of shoegaze at times, a little bit like psychedelic rock. It's nothing like this. As I delved further into their discography, you get a little bit of like the Melvins kind of style, really drony, doomy, sludgy metal. And fun fact, they're actually named after a song on my favorite Melvins album, Bullhead.
Oh, yeah.
That song's about a cat. This band is not about a cat. So they started in about 92 as a 4-piece, but they kicked out a member. Well, I guess they didn't kick him out. They just, somebody left. And they've just kind of always been there. Sort of like Melt Banana. Melt Banana is another Japanese band that's just been around forever. But what I love about this band is that they're super diverse. You have the sludge, you have the shoegaze prettiness, and then on this record, all of a sudden, what are we? We're almost 20 years into Boris.
Yes, 19 years.
No, we're almost 30 years into Boris being a band.
Yeah, I think they 1992
92
is when they started.
So 27
they just decided 28. They just decided. Sorry, you don't know math. They just decided hey, let's play as fast as we can, and that's what I love about this. You actually picked my favorite song as well.
Yeah.
That song is fucking intense. It's abrasive. It's killer.
It's
I was gonna say that's one of my favorite songs. It might have been my favorite song too, but hold on. I'm not trying to get go on, Jade. I'm gonna let you finish. Do what you're gonna say.
All right, so
but I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change my favorite song.
The record Pink is really important to me. It's one of those I guess staple of experimental metal records. They do genre hop a lot. The riffs are fucking heavy. Sometimes they get sludgy too. But it's a very important little piece of music, that record. And to hear them do something like that record, which if anybody wants to listen to Boris, that's probably the best record to start with them. It is their commercial success, but they have a ton of records, by the way. But that's the big one, So
what I love about that record and this band in particular is they're a band that's not afraid to wear their influences on their sleeve.
Yeah.
There's actually, I think it's the song My Machine, where they just completely obscure English folk artist named Nick Drake. And one of their album covers, I think it's Akuma no Ota, is a complete rip of his album cover. And it's, you listen to Boris, you wouldn't expect them to be fans of English folk music, but it is what it is.
Well,
right.
They're known.
Nick Drake is an exception.
Yeah.
Nick Drake is great.
They're known for a certain style and take on their version of metal, I guess you could say. And their production, I would say, is pretty their records are loud and they're meant to be listened like that. This record has maybe 3 tracks that sound like old school Boris. The opening track is literally picked right out of their old shit to me. And then the majority of this record is this fast punk, almost classic hardcore sounding stuff, where it's chaotic. It's really fast, and the guy's saying "fuck you" and shit. That's the drummer, I believe, is the vocalist in the band, or one. They all sing, but he's one of the main dudes. I believe his name is Atsuo. I think that's how you say it. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Whatever. But it's Atsuo, Wada, and Takeshi. Takeshi. Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna do that again. But yeah, it's a really fun record to listen to. I wasn't too into it, but I'm glad that they're making music. And the reason why I wasn't too into it is like I don't think it's like cohesive. To me it sounds like a compilation record. Like they had a bunch of songs that were either lying around or that they wrote sporadically, and then they just kind of brought them together. I'm used to their sound being a little bit louder and a little bit thicker, but maybe that's what they were going for, was like this almost punk sound. Yeah. I
think for me, it's a reaction to the state of the world right now. I mean, they were cooped up, and I've followed them on Instagram. They, like, every single day they were showing themselves either recording something or playing Animal Crossing. Huh. So, like, no wonder it's fast and aggressive. Wouldn't you feel fast and aggressive if you were playing Animal Crossing every day?
Yeah, like a super, like, cookie cutter, like, living sim. I mean, and these are like the lead guitar player is like a fucking stoner queen. Like she's like for me, I mean, Amelia, I don't know how you feel about this, but like up there with Acid King stuff, like just fucking a god on guitar.
Yeah, I mean, that's Wada, right?
No, Wada is the drummer. This is... Oh, no, I'm sorry. No. God damn it. I'm reading the notes wrong. It is Wada. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty prolific. When you think Boris, like, I kind of think Wada, like, she stands out.
I think of her face, yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I thought I actually quite like this record. Like, I like a few Boris records. They've got a huge catalog, so it's hard to really talk about all of it because they actually just released they released 3 fucking albums yesterday. So on Bandcamp, they have 3 new records called The Thing Which Solomon Overlooked, and there's 3 parts. And I was like, oh, they're probably just like 10 minutes each. But they're each like fucking half an hour, 40 minutes.
I see.
So it's like they just released, 3 40-minute albums in a day. That's nuts. But I don't know. I thought this was cool. Like, I like that it's kind of fast paced and it sounds like they're having a lot of fun with it. And some of the riffs are really heavy. Like they have these moments where they just get like real fucking heavy and like they kind of incorporate I don't know, like they're like the sound you would know them for in bits and pieces of each song. So I don't know. I disagree. I don't think it sounds like thrown together or like random. I actually think it's kind of cohesive. I quite like this record.
It's and from what I could see on their Bandcamp, they have it looks like some B-side stuff. Like there's something that is called the Drumless Shows. I'm very curious what that is. The volume 1 through 5 thing, and then just like you said, the which Solomon Overlooked 1 through 3, and then there's extra. That's their new stuff. It looks like. The tracks are really short, which is fine. Like there's nothing wrong with short songs. But like I'm really used to. From them, what I like about them is basically Pink, more or less. I'm just a fanboy of that record, I guess. Which is, it's very different from this sound, which is fine. But even I would feel like the tone is different as well. Like, in the thickness of this record. I feel like there's not enough fucking, I guess, fuzz. Ballsy bass, shit like that. It's
that's not what this record is about.
Yeah, it's not. I could tell. I could tell that's not what they were trying to do. I feel like it's a fun record, and they had fun making it. You know what I mean?
This record is about like you're doing push-ups in your room, and your dad came in and said, "Hey, do the dishes," and you said, "No, I don't want to do the fucking dishes." And he says, "You have to do the dishes, or I'm going to take away your PS2." And you say, "Fuck you, Dad," and you shut the door in his face.
Did that happen to you? Because that was really specific.
No. Could have, but no.
Oh, okay.
That happened to me.
I believe it.
This record, to compare it to something else, this record is about you tell your dad you want to run away, so he takes you to the train tracks and he drops you off, and he lets you sit there. He drives away just a little bit and he stares at you, and you're just sitting there waiting for the bus to come, and it never comes. So he comes back to you and he says, "All right, you can't run away." Takes you home.
What type of childhood did you have, man? Like, what the fuck is this?
That
Listen,
never
Jay,
happened to me.
Your dad dropped
the story he's telling, that's my story. I told my dad I wanted to run away. I was I don't know, like 4 or 5. So he's like, fine, fuck you. And he took me to 40th Street and Riverside, and he dropped me off at like 8 o'clock in the night at the bus stop. And then he fucking bailed. He drove away, and he parked behind me in like a little park. And he was like, my son's about to shit himself. Like, I'm going to teach him a lesson. And I kind of just chilled there for like 20 minutes. And he's like, oh my God, like,
this is real. This is too
is he
real
all
for
right?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what
and
this
then
record is about.
Yeah. Fuck you.
You know, just to add one little tidbit to that story, and I don't really mean to toot my horn or to get too in the weeds, but you know, for 4 years old, I was pretty intuitive. I told him I was going to run away to China, which I didn't understand. You couldn't get to China from, you know, here on a bus. So on my mistake, maybe I was a little bit fucking stupid. But you know what I had come up with, he was like, "How are you going to get money?" And I was like, "Oh, well, I'm a kid, and people help kids, so." You know, fuck you, Dad. Like,
What a fucking genius.
What do you think about that? Yeah, I know. Look at me now. Anyway, this record is like, it's like that, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if
Fuck
it's like
you
that.
to everything.
I think it's just chaotic fun, punk chaotic fun. Adam, if you had to rate this record,
No.
no, he gives it a no.
If I had to rate it, I give it a no.
You give
No,
it a
I give
no.
it. I'd say 7 out of 10. It was
7 out of 10?
solid.
Okay. What about you, Emilio?
Yeah, I mean, I
I swear.
I agree. You know, I know. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry
Every
because
time.
you want to give it a 7. I know you also want to give it a 7 out of 10.
I do.
Or you're leaning into 6 territory. But it's like a 7. It's like a fucking C, dude. Like it's, you know, C, almost like a B record. So it's like almost like an 8.
Can I?
You know, it's
can
like
I revise?
it's like a 7.5.
Wait, he wants to
Yeah,
revise.
I was gonna say 7.5. 7.5 is perfect. 7.5.
Okay, I would say a solid 7. There's nothing that I don't like about the record, but I did want more out of it, I guess.
That's fair.
I don't know if I would revisit it. Like, I don't know if I'd be like longing to listen to this. Like, if I listen to Boris, I'm probably gonna listen to Pink. Like, it's probably gonna happen.
I guess a good test is like, would you have this as like part of your record collection?
100%.
Yeah. Well, see, that's different. That doesn't count because a record collection, like, if you like a band, I feel like you would get some of their trash too. You can't just have a great record collection. You gotta have a little bit of shit in your record collection, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we all have the fucking 1970s Hobbit animation soundtrack in our
I
record
wish I had
collection. You know,
Wait. Do you actually have that?
Yeah. Do you?
I don't anymore. So I had it. Hold on. I had it, and I gave it to my fantasy literature teacher at FAU. I had him for 3 semesters for Shakespeare, fantasy, and Renaissance lit, and he loved Tolkien. So I was like, you know what? Like, this dude has been so fucking cool to me, and like he inspires me to want to like get into lit more. I'm gonna give it to him. But I did have it. Now me and Sarah just have twin hype, like some kind of record. I don't know.
That guy fucking pulled off the greatest heist of his career by making you give him that record.
I know he
that
tricked
was your
me.
best record in your
That
collection.
was his plan all along.
Yeah, man. No, but listen. A true record collection, if you only have good shit in your record collection, you're an asshole.
No, it's true. I have some really terrible shit in my record collection.
You gotta have, like, every now and then you gotta go to a thrift store and get the dollar shit. just to humble yourself musically. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess so.
You gotta have some bad stuff.
I mean, I don't know. Some might call you,
What?
an elitist.
An elitist to have bad
Yeah,
music.
An
in
elitist.
your
Case in
collection?
point. Case in point. I've got the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack.
Oh, fuck
It's
yeah.
not perfect, but you gotta have it.
You gotta have
Yeah,
it.
you can tell by the way I move myself.
You know what's the best way to like turn a pristine collection into a real record collection?
Huh.
What's that?
You marry somebody or you get a girlfriend who also has records, and you guys, you're gonna disagree on some shit. Boom! You combine her collection with yours, and then okay.
Do you want to see the biggest piece of garbage I have in my record collection?
Let's see it.
So,
Absolutely not. That record is a fucking 10 out of 10.
It's a literal trash can.
Yeah, I mean it's trash.
He's telling a joke, Jay.
So somebody named Sarah has a Spooky Sounds record in their collection. Now that doesn't make your collection trash. That actually brings it up another level. When you have a Halloween party at your cave or house or wherever you're gonna have it, you have a soundtrack for your Halloween party.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. So I think it's pronounced Sarahuri. Keep on playing them spooky sounds. Next month you're gonna have to blow the dust off.
Do you know who that is?
I'm assuming it's a fan of the show. Somebody who tunes in.
I'm not sure. Sarahuri.
Yeah, somebody
Sarahuri.
Yeah.
Maybe a fan of Boris. Maybe they like Boris. And anyways, we're gonna close out the Boris No with another track from the album, and then we're going to interview a band. Okay.
Could we do? Can I make a suggestion, or do you already have it?
Well, I played my favorite track. You guys want to vote on a track? Because I'm only going to play one more.
I would like to hear Kiki no Ue.
Ooh, my other favorite.
Which I tried. Yeah, Kiki no Ue.
Which is actually the same length of. It's as long as Temple of Hatred. 206.
Really quick, before we move on, and I'm sorry to do this.
Sure.
And this is. Did you want to talk about your favorite riff on the record? Do you have a favorite riff?
That was only for the David Paul episode, but.
Okay, I thought that was something we were keeping.
We can't do that anymore because what ends up happening is they mute half of the fucking review. So with Primitive Man,
then
we would play like 30 seconds, and they would literally be like, "Well, we're gonna mute you for a whole minute." You see what I mean? And then we'd be talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a great idea, but the internet's not a nice place.
Okay, fair enough.
So
but yeah, I like Kiki no Ue.
Okay, so we're gonna play Kiki no Ue. Here we go.
I don't even know
it
if I'm saying that
right now. None of us are saying it right. Here we go. Boris got them dummy thick riffs. Yeah. Sub to the channel and hit that sub notification bell to stay current with the Church of Riffs videos. And give us a like if you liked it. Comment your favorite riff and follow us on all the social medias. And catch us live on Twitch. Church of Riffs.